Welcome to Hoi An, what I call the central coast of Vietnam. It's a bit of a cultural mecca, also known for fine woven clothes that are super well tailored. They have, I would say, hundreds, if not close to multiple hundreds of shops that you can actually go to. Where you can get everything tailored. Shoes, wallets, clothing of all sorts, so like suits. It's unbelievable. So that's one thing we'll take a look at today and maybe tomorrow. The food looks great. They have a bunch of breweries. We'll take a look at that as well. There's some award winners there. And there are also some temples to view. So we'll take a look at all of that. There's a lot happening in this particular city and people love it because at night things come alive, especially on the waterway that we were just past. They throw lanterns onto the water and they float down. And it's very pretty. Welcome to Hoi An Happy Hour. We are in the center part of Vietnam on our beautiful rainy day, and it is 3:33 local. But they have a happy hour that goes till about 5 o'clock. This place is called Seven Bridges, and they specialize in all sorts of craft beers. In fact, they have some award-winning beers in Asia. So I figured I'd stop in while the rain was coming down. Just came back from Anthony Bourdain's Banh Mi restaurant, which is absolutely loaded. Get a sense of what this place is like. I'll back it up a little bit so you can get a general idea around me. It goes way back yonder, but also up front. So that's what you're getting at 3:30 on a Monday afternoon. I'm on vacation. I love this town/city so much is because it is extraordinarily picturesque. Lots of things to see and look at. Beautiful old buildings. Some go back 500 to 1,000 years old. And the interconnected waterways, all with little bridges over water that doesn't look so lovely. But pretty cool nonetheless. So it's monsoon season, and so probably we've had 2 major storms in the last few minutes. Now it's dried out just a tad, probably in the last half hour. But sun's setting over Hoi An in this lovely central coast. Wow. We got 2 people, be men more than likely, on top of each other when they're moving around like that. And then behind me, that might be difficult to see. You gotta pull it. I feel like something's about to go off. Got a little sassy dance. Boom. Cannot escape, the night markets. Every single thing you could possibly imagine, much of which is fake as can be. Every American brand or European brand or other, even Japanese brands, are often available. So the Crocs, there's billions of Crocs here. For some reason, they're really into the Crocs. How about North Face, Under Armour? All available. You know what was popular a few years ago was this thing. A lot of women loved it. I don't know if it's still popular, but it's there. Oh, do they have Labubus? Of course they do. So you come to Vietnam and you can get all the Labubus you want. I don't know how difficult they are to get right now, but that's how that works. Crocs galore, sorry. Really, glasses, sunglasses. Very nice. Thank you so much. I'm just taking a look. Thank you. Yeah, so Let's see. How much are the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro? 400.
These are Buds 3.
Yeah, those are the newest ones.
In a good quality.
And these?
This one, 300.
300,000. Okay.
Pro 2.
Okay. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Like 5 years ago, when I was a little kid, that's what I would have done. Lego. These are Lego?
Lego car.
Lego cars? They're beautiful. Those are really cool. Dang. All right. How much is this?
What do you want? What do you want?
How much is that?
Lamborghini Vietnam Dong.
So as the night comes to a close, this is what it becomes. A city of lights, all on the water. All remain quiet. No, sorry. So you can observe the lanterns and the boats. The hundreds, if not thousands, of boats on the water. So today we're doing a little walking about town. It's way less crowded. It's actually quite nice. I mean, it's still heavily touristy because of all the shops, but at the same time, we're after the harvest moon, which was finished up last night. There were people banging on drums up until 3 or 4 in the morning, which is lovely, but totally understand. Enjoy it. But yeah, so this is what you're looking at now is sort of the center of town. There's many streets like this. There's also the canal over to the right-hand side of us at this stage. You can actually get your lanterns done. So you can do classes with the lanterns, and you'll see many, many lanterns, colors and sizes. They're collapsible, so if you wanted to put them in your luggage, they can generally break down a little bit. So if you're already tight on what you brought on your trip, you should be able to do that. But yeah, very pretty, as I was saying earlier. It is kind of like a spiritual capital of Vietnam. I'm not gonna say it's like Kyoto, because Kyoto in Japan has way more religious sites than this does, although they do have some. So I'll take a look at some of those places in a little while. But yeah, that's a general sense of what you're gonna get in this nape of the woods. Inside one of the food halls in the midsection of the town, lots of options.
Looking for.
For everything, looking for everything.
Yeah, everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Lots of chicken, lots of fruit. The baguettes here are ridiculous. They look incredible, and they are. I don't know if they've improved what the French have done, but they feel like it has. This is the madness of the coconut tours, where you have all of these people who have boarded boats like that to be able to see this madness. There's also drones above us. Now the idea, the history behind this is that the people that lived in this area were taxed when they had a boat. And so what they did was they created these things, which are boats, that are not taxable. And so then it became a touristy thing. So it's kind of fascinating to watch. But as you can tell, there's a lot going on with the coconut tours on the coconut boats. One thing to be aware of, when you actually get here via your Grab, so your Uber or your ride to get to this location, frequently the drivers will take you to one of their favorite locations rather than the location that you chose and you researched. So something to be aware of, because they try to scam you a little bit on that. It's always a scam somewhere around the world. But yes, this is the coconut tour. Very unique. Ah.